Hallo, Servus und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Doki Doki, Literature Club. Ja, ich bin's mal wieder, euer Hilgard. Willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Doki Doki Literature Club. Wir hatten ja eine Zeit lang eine Pause gehabt, aber jetzt geht's natürlich munter weiter mit einer weiteren Folge. Ja, ich hatte nicht so viel Lust gehabt, hatte andere Projekte am Laufen und ja, jetzt habe ich mir gedacht, es ist mal wieder Zeit für was zwischendurch und da habe ich mir wieder gedacht, Doki Doki Literature Club ist eigentlich was Gutes. Ich glaube, damit können wir heute einfach mal getrost weitermachen. Also fangen wir auch einfach direkt mit an. Nicht lange schnacken und okay, everyone. We're already eat pounds, right? I have something extra planned today. If you everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is it about festival? Also, ja, Lolli, Brite, weil ich den Akzent aber nicht mehr kann, keine Ahnung, wie ich ausgesprochen habe, und Russe und keine Ahnung mehr, wie wir Sayori. Und dann, Lolli, where's Tode? I really have to do something for the festival? Kurze Anekdote, das habe ich gerade gelesen und dann hat das Bild nicht gescheit aufgenommen, sondern es war ein Standbild. Ich freue mich auch. Das Spiel fängt schon wieder super an. It's not like we couldn't put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Oh, don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and also signed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I've been I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to have an poetry performance. Each of us going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sorry is putting up all the poems in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Oh, well, it did. You really think that it's bad of I? Well, no. Ich lese gerade auch einfach nur schnell vor, weil ich das schon alles hatte, ne? Deswegen, ja. Funktioniert toll. So eine Scheiße. Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Fury shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where it's coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask from them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Bloody hell, I guess I kind of overlooked that. Sorry, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. Warte mal, wer spricht mal nochmal britisch? Der britische Akzent, wie geht dann nochmal? Bloody hell. Ja, ist auch schon scheiße. Das ist schwierig. Muss ich mir für nächste Folge nochmal anschauen. If we start the event, I'll put out a good performance. Then we'll inspire others to do the same. Okay, ich glaube, das passt schon so. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about. Genau, Briten versteht man ja nicht, deswegen das war der britische Akzent. Big brain time. Yeah. Also about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Then you want to share that with others. To inspire them to form the same feelings about problems you are in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And it takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and receiving a present. Then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remained silent. Sayori looked worried. Ich trinke jetzt erstmal einen Schluck. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I just have to get it over with. Alright. Oh, thank you. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everybody else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Ach, wat? Ach, nee. Oh gosh. I'll be real fine, Yuri. Well, anyway, let's move on to the main one. I want each of you to choose a pen for use. Are you going to practice perceiving them in front of each other? No way! Monika, or this is too sudden. Well, if you can't redact our poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it from that interest? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way to Fly. Already. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. Alter, ich kann so viel, weil ich nicht kenne, scheiße. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Das ist auch gut Englisch-Training, also das ist für alle bestimmt toll. Könnt ihr mitlesen, dann muss ich es nicht vorlesen. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looked amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finished her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika! Well, thank you very much. I was just hoping to have a good example. Are you ready to go next to Yuri? I'll go next. Oh, you're fired up a sudden. Yuri clutches her sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is good. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's good. Aftermage of Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Ich und Englisch, ey. This must be a rare glimpse into her whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snapped back into reality and glanced around her, as if she reviled even herself. Oi. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to applaud. to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was very good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the court. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Ach, sag bloß. Sayori. That's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think about it like you're conceiving to the other people. Imagine you're refusing to do the same, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your parents all you are the best that way. I see. Gut, wenn man nicht versteht, ja. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It turns and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives me it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finished and we applaud. Yeah. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Hey, even Hilgert liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What did that even mean? What did that even mean? It came off nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poems fits real nicely. But in my opinion, other poems would work quietly as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. Ich verstehe auch. Ich verstehe Monika auch nicht. Ich verstehe kein Britisch. Ich verstehe kein Tee trinken. Ja, immer diese Tommys, ne? In other well I've been paying of you, well that sort of delivery wouldn't work as well. They might a little more force behind them depending on what they're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Ich versteh's nicht. That's well, I've been practicing kind of thing. Just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make a bigger poem that tells you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Hilgert. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Hilgert lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well just get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for the day. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finished, I received applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really good at everyone else. Oh, don't worry about it. I think less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in writing. It's hovering to prove every time through. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That lost this man. That just listen to your Natsuki. Ich sollte gar nicht sagen. Meine Fresse. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki, what is that then? Begrüße. Könnt ihr nicht einfach simples Englisch benutzen? Ich kann kein Tommy sprechen. Gets out of the seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sore attitude disappears a little. Or she's still a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and worked surprisingly well when she spoke aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh well. Do at least feel prepared enough to receive the poem from all other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Sorry, Stößchen. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, course in that case, you don't have much to worry about over the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have the idea what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem to get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time while you're busy eating. Jeez, I should probably find some more poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm really pleased and surprising that you're putting all in this effort for this club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about for today. I know the festival is coming up, let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend proof to prepare. One very big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look like you two always going together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? These guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be really nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Hilgert, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Kommentar müssen wir mal gerade machen. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like to... I mean... Sorry fumbles with her own words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? Well, what would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would walk home with Yuri, I would still walk home with Sayori. Yeah, Sayori shall it be, ne? Real thing I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Hilgert. You think about me too much times. You would deserve it if she wanted it so. Sayori has always made up my mind. Was ist, wenn ich das andere geklickt hätte? Wäre die dann sauer? Ich habe keine Ahnung. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
sorry.
Besides, that's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen. The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Ja, wer weiß das schon? Ich brauche jetzt mal einen Schluck. Ein Poem. Forgive pain. Pain ist gut. Tragedy. Anger, tears. Das macht ja nur die Hippie, ne? Cry. Lust, das macht ihr. Pink hair, sunset kiss, memory. Death, lollipop, melody, sticky music, mystery. Testing. Stimmt, die schwierigsten Worte, dann kommt Juri. Klamm, seht das. Judgment. Was soll ich dazu kommentieren? Nature. Intellectual. Ja, die schwierigen Wörter sage ich doch. Das. Okay, kenn ich. Misery. Bub. Bub. Keine Ahnung, was das heißt. Zumindest weiß das Nibble knabbern heißt. Das wusste ich am Anfang auch nicht. Die ist voll auf Depression, ey. Disaster. Kawaii. Ja, ich sagte, die ganzen komplizierten Wörter und da hast du ja einen Juri für. Das passt schon. Oh man. Creeper. Oh man. Hold the death Hilge. Don't worry, I just walked into. We are just practicing piano again. Yeah. Well, you must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not that. Well, not determination. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if I wasn't there for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're already willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not going to talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do you really usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing for to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You, all people! All people! I didn't say I don't like that. Besides, what do you mean by you all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Okay. That's not how to say my name at all. Also, that the shark makes no sense in translation. Never. Und das ist... Da spricht man natürlich wieder schön den Menschen dran an. Oh, never mind. Let's get focused on the point for now, okay? Hey, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting on a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walked over to her. Hey Sayori. I waved my head in front of her face. Spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Harry shows a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Jetzt mit der Stimme. Ich werde danach keine Stimme mehr haben. Es ist so schlimm. Jedes Mal. Jedes Mal. Stößchen. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica. Oh, you're approaching me? I will shuffle through some papers at her desk. Helge! Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything off with her? In what way did me? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems like a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across her room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser. Eraser, ne? Eraser. Ja, Eraser hieß es, ne? Habe ich richtig ausgesprochen. Up and down. Desk. Oh, maybe there's something on her bed. What is the place? I'm not the one asking you, Hilge. You really certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Just wanted to ask if you know anything, so I'll drop it now. Oh no. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about well-being for my club members to know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh, are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Jetzt habe ich Scottish gemacht, holy shit. Vielleicht ist Scottish auch leichter. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that there may be the thing on her mind is you, Hilge. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talked about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light that turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Hilge. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusion, so we should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. Watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her words so quietly that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she is behaving like this. Exactly how much I do care about her, that I'm letting this weight me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay. Okay, everyone. Okay, ich glaube, hier machen wir auch mal wieder Schluss für die Folge. Wir haben ja jetzt schon wieder ein bisschen was geschafft. Es war eine weitere Folge von Doki Doki Literature Club. Das ist tatsächlich lange her, dass es bald wieder gekommen ist, aber ja. Ich habe mal wieder Bock drauf gehabt. Und ja, wenn es euch gefallen hat und ihr vielleicht wieder mehr von Doki Doki insgesamt mehr sehen wollt, dann schreibt mir gerne in die Kommentare, lasst eine positive Bewertung, damit ich sehen kann, dass es euch gefällt oder halt nicht. Wenn es euch nicht gefällt, dann schreibt mir halt auch, was ich stattdessen machen soll. Schreibt mir einfach in die Kommentare. Und ansonsten werde ich das Spiel wahrscheinlich trotzdem irgendwann beenden und weiterspielen. Deswegen, ja, ich bedanke mich ganz herzlich fürs Zuschauen, danke für die Aufmerksamkeit und ich hoffe, wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Video. Was auch immer das dann sein wird. Danke fürs Zuschauen und bis dann und ciao, Leute.